Infinity Falls is a river raft ride located at SeaWorld Orlando. Created by Intamin and opened in 2018, it became the second water ride in the park. While I'm not a water ride person myself, it was something I haven't done in decades, so I decided to give it a go. What do I think? And do I think it's a good fit for SeaWorld? Stay tuned to find out. This is my review on Infinity Falls. Infinity Falls is located in the far north end of the park. As soon as you enter the area, you feel the tropical vibes with palm trees all over the place. This ride is unique because it opened with having the tallest drop on the river raft ride in the world at 40 feet. When you think of water rides with drops, you think of log flumes or shoot the chutes. This immediately makes it stand out from other water rides in the region. I like the design of the elevator lift and how it blends in with the environment. There's rock work all over, and the overall look of the area makes you feel like you're in a completely different park. The queue itself is nothing special, but with it being within the overall theming, you're immersed as soon as you cross that bridge. All in all, fantastic presentation. You're seated in the raft, which can sit 4 people on each side. I had a weird experience as I wasn't sure if I was sitting on one seat or two. It almost felt like I was sitting in between 2 seats. You secure yourself with a large seatbelt that stretches across 4 riders. Once everyone is secure, your raft is dispatched into the water. At first, things are calm until you hit the first corner. Then the water picks up and things get a little intense. Depending on where you sit, you will get wet when you hit a wave. The music here is nice and exciting and adds to the feeling. For some reason, I got hit with every wave that came towards our raft. After a couple of turns, you reach this 30 feet lift hill. From there, you dropped off to another section of the ride, which is more or less the same. The big difference is this path is slightly more narrow and more twisty. This makes the raft hit the sides more often. It almost felt like water bumper cars, but it was still fun. When you make it to the end of that section, you finally make it to the finale. You go up this fairly fast elevator lift. I was surprised how fast you got to the top. After that, you take the 40-foot plunge and you make this big splash and not get wet. You think this is the part where you get the wettest, but you'll be disappointed. And the drop was a little on the slow side, but I guess fast enough for a river raft ride. After that, you take a lift back to the station and your ride on Infinity Fall comes to an end. If you're a fan of long rides, this is for you. The full ride experience was between 4 to 5 minutes and I didn't feel like any part of the ride was dragging along. The rapid section was fun and the most thrilling part of the ride. The second half was probably the most intense part of the ride as we bumped along the edges. The seat belt was great at keeping us together as sometimes we would hit the sides hard. Great fun all in all. As far as wetness factor, I got very wet. Of course, it greatly depends on you and the overall weight of the raft, so your mileage will vary. But when it comes to the finale, I was a little disappointed. I was expecting to get drenched at the bottom of the drop, but barely got wet at all. Of all the parts of the ride, that was the part that let me down the most. However, you will get wet if you ride this regardless. This was a perfect addition to SeaWorld. As hot as Florida gets, this ride would do a great job of cooling you down. The environment was wonderful and immersive, and I really enjoyed my ride. While the final drop was lackluster, the overall experience more than made up for it. I give the ride a final rating of 4.5 out of 5. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching my Infinity Falls review. If you want to support the channel, please comment, like, share, and subscribe so others can see my content and help the growth of Cultures and Travels. Thank you for watching.